Oh boy. It's that time again. We are back. Little Nightmares Enhanced Edition. My last video I played the main game. Okay, I'll go back a little bit. So this is my favourite game. As you know, if you watched my last video. If you haven't watched my last video, you go watch my last video. I'm actually doing hand gestures right now for some reason, even though I don't have a face cam. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So obviously in this video, I'm going to be playing the DLC, which I obviously not doing the last video. And I didn't really talk about DLC that much in the last video, if at all. It kind of made me seem like I was slandering it a little bit, but I'm not. Because this DLC is goated. I really like these DLCs. It almost feels like its own standalone game, which I like. I don't know, my pronunciation right there was a little bit weird, but ignore that. Oh, it feels good to be back. Okay. So before I go in to the DLC, I have some other stuff to talk about, like this little menu, which I forgot to bring up in my last video. This is the chapter selection. I just wanted to show it, because it looks really cool. This is just a really cool way of just having each chapter. Each little room is like a little diorama. You know? So obviously this one we have the leeches, the prison. This one we have the janitor. Each one's like, it just looks cool. Right, this is easily better than the TV screen chapter selection and Little Nightmares 2. Little Nightmares 3 had the mirrors, and the mirrors aren't as good as this, but they're okay, I guess. Now, this doesn't really have much linkage to the actual game. I mean, it doesn't really fit into the theme, because obviously Little Nightmares 2 is about TVs, so it makes sense that the chapter selection is a TV, Little Nightmares 3 is about mirror chapter selection screen. Obviously this game doesn't really have that. It maybe would have been cool if we had like a map of the moor, and then they had each chapter. I'm not really sure how to describe this, but they had a map, and then each chapter, and you could click on them, and each chapter is actually where it takes place in the moor. I'll make like an image in the edit end that showed us better, but that would be cool. We have the DLCs as well down here, which I am going to be playing all of in this video. Am I still recording? Okay, I just had to check. You know, things might have gone wrong. Alright, it's time. 6. Screw you. Start the Runaway Kids journey. Choose slave slot. Okay, it was wrong with my pronunciation today. I'm just going to overwrite this one. Yeah. It's time for the DLC. Okay. See, I can get better. This intro is a lot shorter. Okay. Hopefully people will click off in the first like 8 minutes this time. Here we are, we're already. This person enhanced edition is gonna be pristine as it was last time. Oh my god, I've been grabbed by the grandma. Oh shit. But we're in. Okay. So already, if you're playing this for the first time, you're automatically gonna think, oh, this is the room I was in earlier. But obviously it isn't. But it's very close. And this is cool, because even though it does like two things at once, it takes place at the same time as the original game, but it also feels like its own thing. You know? So we have the janitor. Whoa! Well, what was he doing with his arms? Did you see that? His arms like backwards. This takes place at the same time. Oh, this is the bed! This is the bed that falls down, but I said this. So this is probably the bed that gets pushed down onto the ground floor. That's cool. some reason there's a cage hanger. And obviously the janitor just captured that girl, but I'm probably gonna put her back to sleep. So what I was saying earlier is that this is really just its own standalone game. Like, even though this part is in the same environment as earlier in the first game, after this is gonna kind of just turn into its own thing. We're not gonna turn to a pre-existing environment till the very end of the last chapter. So this is the boat that the guests come on. We see this in chapter 4, the guest area. You have these pictures as well. So these are cages hanging. You have the janitor with his eyes crossed out, and we have 6. I have no clue what that is. I think it might be 2 notes, maybe? Don't know. And also, look at these handprints. You can't really see it that well, but yeah, those handprints are way bigger than the kid. So whoever was in this room was older. Atmosphere. Anyway. Oh! Let's try that again. So this is the secret room that one of the statues was in the first chapter of the main game. Obviously there was a leech here this time, because this is before. So the leech just completely killed a man. Or a boy. Don't really know actually. Maybe there's adults in here, we don't know. Okay. A lot of unsolved mysteries in this game. Give this eye again. With it looks like a smile. I said this in the last video. It kinda, if you squint, it kinda bears a resemblance to Mike Wazowski. Or maybe not, I think I'm just making shit up. Anyway. There's another girl down here. She's gonna be kind of important going forward. Well, for the first, like, third of this chapter. So obviously, this is not my first playthrough. Obviously. You already know what's gonna happen to her. Not really much to talk about right now, because we've already been to this room. I already talked about it in my last video. And if you haven't watched that video, go watch it, because you're probably going to miss a lot of context. But then again, this game is kind of standalone. I feel like if you watch this video first, you're not entirely missing out. I'm not sure. But yeah, we have the floats in. Oh, there's that girl. So she's the one that sets up the rope in there that we see in the beginning of the main game. So just giving little bits of exposition to things that we saw before, like the bed. Now that rope. I got this float sun. I'm not gonna get all of them, okay? Because I played these chapters last in the main game, so I'm not gonna remember where all of them are. I haven't got them all memorized. Yes, I do. I probably could, if I actually locked, then I probably could get most of that. But I don't really care about the collectibles because I already got them. I've already got the achievements, doesn't really matter. We're gonna, oh, look at this, we're gonna return to this room again. Let's go. She's running away. Oh, look at this room. No janitor over the cage though, so it's not as cool. Yeah. Let's carry on to the new area. Alright. I don't really talk about the one with a kid. So here he is. It's not video of the light yet, so you can't really see him. So obviously, this kid, he's a lot more normal than 6. He isn't gonna have hunger pains. But he has the shackle around his ankle, okay? That's a bar, as I said before. We don't really know where he has it, actually, because you never actually see anyone else with them. Which is strange. I never actually thought of that. Okay, there's nothing there. Let's go down to the depths. Title card. Oh, and the hand station looks so good. I mean, this is the chapter that's been enhanced the most in this version. The water just looks so good. Look at the ripples in the water. It's like waves. And obviously, we are very low down in the moor right now, because it's flooded. Just take in the atmosphere. That is beautiful. This place just has such a good atmosphere. Like everything else in this game. This is the girl's flashlight. Yeah. We have... I was about to say ink, but this is not bending ink machine. We have this leech go. So, we obviously know what happened to her. She got consumed. She got consumed very quickly, though. I think some people at the time, I don't know if they probably not believe this anymore, but believe that maybe the lady can turn children into leeches as well. But that's never been confirmed. But I don't think anyone said that in like years, so that was just a weird theory back in the day. Look at the water in this way. Holy shit, that fast! Yeah, the leeches in this chapter, even though we've seen them before, they feel like this chapter does like a good job of like making them unique again. Because even though we've seen them before, now they're really fast. So dealing with them is like completely different this time. Just sliding into a wall. And this is the room I talked about in my last video. Alright, listen to the sound, okay? It's not quiet. You're very much going to hear it. To me, that sounds like the janitor. A little bit. It sounds like a grunt from him, and then obviously something falling or collapsing. Which I said in my last video, is that bed we walked past earlier being dropped on his head by probably some children, and then the children maybe come down thinking he's dead, the eye turns on, they all get frozen, and the janitor's obviously fine. Then we have this room. Been gone for 14 minutes. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this in less than an hour. I'm just checking. And in the trailer for this chapter, I don't think this shirt was actually here. I would check. I might be wrong. Also, wow, look at this. The atmosphere is even stronger now because it's even darker. And look at the wall. You can see like little droplets going down. We have these like, what are these called, cabinets? They're really tall. This shot is beautiful. The whole game's beautiful. I've said this like a billion times. What's next? Right here. Oh, it's this room. We know what's gonna happen next. We have this doll here. Gaming Beaver. I didn't talk about him that much in the last video. Gaming Beaver, he's goated. Subscribe to him. Gaming Beaver. Calm down. Gaming Beaver. It's theory that the granny is the one that makes these toys. And you talk about this one here. Because obviously it is in her area. I don't really remember what he said that much. I'll probably watch it after editing this. Or during editing this so I can give more context. You know what's gonna happen next. Oh shit. And look at the ripples in the water, the waves. Oh my god! Am I gonna die? Holy shit. Oh, the music! Oh wow. Obviously that's the granny. And unlike most grannies, she's not very friendly. Obviously, she touches children. Yay! No person touches children. Where have I seen that before? Oh God. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at that giant pipe. I'm getting No Nightmares 3 flashbacks. That's not a good thing. But on the other side, we have this. So we saw the leeches earlier, how fast they were. Now we're seeing a little bit of their behavior. So we're seeing them resting. They're all just huddled up together. So we're just expanding on them, which is cool. As I said before, they're kind of underrated, I think. And this chapter does them more justice than the main game. I'm gonna throw it. Wish me luck. Oh shit. Whoa, oh my god. Me when Taco Bell. Holy shit, they're all chasing me. Okay, now listen here. In this pipe. That's a gnome. And that's the only time we're gonna hear or see a gnome in this entire chapter. Which is strange, and it feels intentional. So some people said that maybe that girl we saw earlier, she was transformed. But that doesn't really, because obviously the lady isn't here. Like, the lady's way higher up than us right now. So we don't know. But it seems weird. There's just only one gnome sound effect in this entire chapter. And that's the only proof of existence here. And obviously you have these little machines. And this little lever here is just the height of us. So obviously children are made to work here. And there's toilet and toilet paper. This toilet actually looks better than the ones above. I would shit in this one a lot more likely. So children were working here at some point, but obviously it's been overrun now. There's a lot of submarine doors down here, and obviously this thing controls water. So maybe they used water for power at some point, or they used it for something, and then eventually something went wrong, and the water just overrun half the facility, so they just abandoned it. At some point the granny got down here somehow. We don't know. How high up is that going to go? Okay, that's too high up. I remember playing these chapters for the first time and struggling with these puzzles. So the puzzles in these chapters are a lot more complicated. There's a person right there. I'm just going to ignore it. I don't care. Right. We're here for collectibles. The more I think I would go to the more in real life. Obviously, there was no danger. I would just go look around. This would be such a fun place to explore. I mean, look at that. Wow. Obviously, you have the granny right there. Going back and forth. I don't think... So this might technically be easier than the original, because I don't think the ripples are in the water. Well, actually, I don't think they were. Yeah, they weren't that before. So I think it might have been harder to tell where she was. But now with the ripples, it might be a little bit easier. Alright, well, let's keep going. Holy shit. Oh! She's fast. Like, I feel like she kind of operates like Mommy Longlegs and PJ Pocketpillar in Poppy Chapter 2. And if you know, because in those games, in that chapter, they like, if you're like really far away from them, they'll speed up, and if they're really close, then they'll slow down to give you more of a chance of escaping. I think that's kind of how the granny works. Because when you're really far away, she like zooms, and she kind of gets slower as she gradually gets closer to you. I don't know. Just look at this. This is beautiful. Oh wow, there's an eye there as well. That's cool. Oh shit. Oh no! I think I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. The grandma's gonna touch my anus. Grandma's gonna touch me. Okay, I should probably be a little more quiet because my father is asleep. My father. Am I gonna? Can I grab? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Yeah. Oh. Oh, and that's such a cool thing as well. Before I talk about my dad, that's such a cool feature. If you're playing this for the first time, you get out of the water, you think you're safe, and you just calm down, and then suddenly, boom! You just get shoved off, and then all of a sudden you're in survival mode again. That's such a cool thing that happens. It's such a cool feature, especially because in the first game we had the shoe monster room, and obviously you could calm down there. So now playing this, you'll probably be expecting it to work the same way, but it doesn't. No, but my dad, I need to be a little more quiet because my dad's asleep. He needs to rest. You know, he probably doesn't want to wake up to me yelling that my grandma's going to touch me. So, oh, what do I do here? Do I grab onto that hook? Am I going to die? Oh my god! I thought I was in a mess. Oh yeah, look at this. So you throw in the fish. She's going to eat that, and then more fish falls down. Now, obviously, that's for gameplay, because if there was only one fish, then if you made a mistake, you would just be doomed to fail. But who's sending that down? Is someone intentionally sending that down, or was that like a trash show? Maybe the chef's like 50 floors above us, or 100 floors above us. They made a bad dish, you know, they're pissed off, so they just threw it down the chute, down to the garbage. I don't know where, they're just landing in this random bathtub. Or the janitors feeding the granny, as the gaming beaver said, I believe. Oh my god, she's fast in this section. Okay. What? She teleported? Oh my god, the granny can teleport. Oh my god, the granny is a TV man. Confirmed. Let's keep going. So we don't know much about the one right kid in this chapter. We're gonna develop more of a relationship with him in the next chapter when he meets with all the gnomes and everything's a lot more, I guess, happy. Would you call the hideaway chapter happy? It's a lot less bleak than this chapter. It's just this dark, flooded, weird place. And then in the next chapter, it's going to be a lot more warm. And obviously, we all know how the residence ends. We'll get to that later. What do I do here as a lever? And this area here is a living space, because obviously the floor's made of wood. There's chairs. There's 2 clocks, which the janitor did have. He had multiple clocks. And it does seem to have 2 clocks, so maybe the janitor collects there. Maybe this was one of his spots. Let's keep going. Well, we don't know how long the leech has been in this pot. But maybe the granny put him in here. Because obviously, if he's been here for like a while, then he would have starved to death. And there's ink underneath where the pot is. Yeah. See how useless the leech is without that speed boost. Oh my god, look, the carpet has eyes. That's cool. What's this? We have this hole in the wall, and this doesn't look like a... This obviously isn't like a pipe. This looks like like a weird pathway that's been carved out. Maybe the granny made it? We don't know. Okay, I need to stop saying we don't know, because that's going to get annoying. Even this button kind of looks like an eye, don't you think? Okay, what do I do here? I failed past the button. Okay, that's what we do. Okay, this is the puzzle where I had to go down these boxes and then jump across them. And there is electricity down here, even though literally no one lives here. But I don't think this the Little Nightmares world. It's not very civilized. Someone's probably paying the electricity bill without realizing. You know, that's just kind of that seems like something that would happen here. Let's be honest. So far, that video has gotten 120 views, no likes and no comments. So yeah, I'm breaking my records right now. But maybe this video will do better. This video will get people who will actually watch it. We don't know. I just said we don't know. I said I wasn't going to say that. Okay? I'm not going to say that anymore. I'm not going to say that again. Okay. What the fuck is... It's a dead rat! Okay. I didn't know there was just a dead rat here. Well, maybe. He doesn't seem to be acting his way, so maybe let's give him a control shock. It would have been a cool Easter egg if it just exploded. This looks like the shower room from the prison. There's another one of these holes as well. This might be the same one. That last hole and this one might connect together. So obviously, I'm coughing, but this shower looks almost identical. So obviously, there must have been a lot of people living here. But there's multiple showers. It's probably even more when we don't see it. What is that? What is that stuff hanging? Oh my god! Okay, that kind of gave me chills. I've never noticed that. That confirms that. There were adults living here, and that's the granny, but I don't think our hands are as big as that. How would she get here? That's so cool. That just confirmed what I said in the last video. Let's go. Okay, yeah, this is definitely like leech go. What is that? I can't tell. It looks weird, right? You definitely shouldn't eat that, okay? If it looks like it'll kill you if you eat it, then that's a bad sign. Oh! She's wrinkly. I need to talk about that. Oh my god. Yeah, she can grab you for those. Oh shit. So obviously the granny, she doesn't look as monstrous. What the fuck do I do now? I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm fine, Okay. I need to calm down. So obviously the granny doesn't look as strange as the other creatures. Her proportions are very normal, kind of like the lady. Actually, she kind of has a connection with the lady, which we'll get to later in the video. But obviously she's been in water for so long, she's really wrinkly. She also gets my blood pressure up, because she's really— oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna die, Oh my god, look at her swimming! Oh! I'm gonna die! She's gonna touch me, Grandma's gonna touch me inappropriately. Grandma, please, no! Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't make this jump for some reason either. Oh, you can climb. Dumbass. Shit. Oh, we had to run across this. Whoa. Music is so good. Okay, she's pretty far away. Never mind. See, look how fast she was there. She definitely gets faster the further away you are. Okay, Granny, why are you hitting that box? You crashing out. But I'm miles ahead of that. There's just bodies in here. Whose bodies are there?
Stick a banana straight up my ass.
I'll touch on the appropriate later on. Okay, I must miss that again. Jump! Holy shit. Oh my god. You can see her a lot more in this version too, I think. You can see her like underneath the water a lot more. You can see like a full body. What am I doing now? That was a hope. We couldn't really see that. I've been recording for 35 minutes. So I have a lot of time. This is my longest single recording yet, I think. What do I do now? I'm trying to get time to breathe. This is the last time I'm gonna have time to breathe in this area. The next section is the big climactic showdown. It's really bright out here for some reason. This is kind of like inside, almost. You know, that the game jacks up the guy loves, you know. It's just, so the atmosphere in this game is just outstanding. So, this can go one of two ways. Either it works fine, or you accidentally land on the thing and it falls off the box. So let's see which version I get. I got the good ending. Let's go. How long it took to build them all? Because look, this wall is made out of small metal slabs. Like someone had to put this together, slab by slab, and it probably took years. Maybe it was never built. Maybe it's always existed. Okay, this. Hopefully, I do this first try because I'm a gamer. Boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, da, ba, boom, 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 boom. Let's go. Holy shit! It's very dark. I think the granny's in this room before. Love this. Oh, we see her sitting down. So maybe she was a resident here and it was more normal. For some reason she was left behind. But she does do human things on her. She's gonna try the same. Okay. A lot of people don't really care for her design because I think it looks too goofy or too normal. It does, honestly, yeah. It does look pretty goofy. But you don't really see it at all. She's hidden most of the time, and the lighting they put her in is really good. And I think probably in the minority, but I do kind of prefer her design over the ones in the concept art because it looks more monstrous, and it looks something like if you imagine someone that's been in water for like years, that's probably what they would look like. And I like that more. We're going to turn on the power. There's the TV. I think that's the same screen that's on some of the TVs in the IMS2. Hopefully I don't miss this. Yeah. Oh, and this is cool too. Oh my god! See, like that. She starts bending the rows. On the music. You thought you were safe on high ground, but you aren't anymore. She don't give a fuck. This happens. A lot of people struggle on this part the first time because they don't know what to do. But if you know what to do, this is paper. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-oh, she's cooked. Uh-oh, no! This is kind of like the janitor's death. Because like a lot of people struggle on it the first time they play and it kind of ruins it a little bit. But if you do it right on your first couple of attempts, if you already know what you're doing, it's so cool. And this has the same good factor as the janitor, because obviously it's just silent now. And her body doesn't raise out of the water like it normally would. So what does that mean? What's saying that sentence? Even if she is alive, I don't think we are gonna see her again. Actually, no, we aren't gonna see anyone again because this game ended at Little Nightmares 2, unfortunately, and we did get Little Nightmares 3, but that's fan made, you know. So we haven't got. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with just pretending that Little Nightmares 3 and everything after that, everything Supermassive done is just fan made. Because if I don't, then it's going to ruin these games. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay, if you like Little Nightmares 3, that's okay. Unless you're not like the people on a lot of the people in the Little Nightmares community for some reason who are like really aggressive about it. I'll talk about that in a Little Nightmares 3 video. And we're not talking about Little Nightmares 3 anymore, okay? So one thing that's impressive about these chapters, how quickly, like, this is a really good chapter. This only came out a couple months after the main game. I mean, obviously they probably already had all of this like planned out and mostly developed, but this is so cool. And obviously in the original Hunger trailer we saw an area that looked like the depths, so this is a long time in the making. But it's still impressive. Well, they made each of these in a couple months, or released them a few months apart, and that's such good quality. And this scene as well is in the Hunger trailer. This is the very first shot of the Hunger trailer, actually. And obviously we know what's going to happen right now. Whoa! Not sure what that means. Like, was the janitor expecting to see us, or was he just conveniently standing right there to capture us? Obviously there's sex. So we learned that stories are interconnected. So this of course sets up a lot of potential for the next two chapters. So if you're playing these as they released, that would hype you up. That's the end of the depths. And the end of this recording. Okay, already this has a very different vibe in the depths, because we're just already here in machinery, and we're on the hooks, which are obviously being sent to the kitchen right now. And somehow we escape. So I guess the janitor maybe thought we were dead, but we weren't. I know these body bags are a lot smaller than the ones in the main game. Just strange. Okay. Okay, any normal person would be dead from that, but you know, we're the one right kid, we're go red. And this is obviously the chapter where we become king. Because this is the hideaway. Now we've got all these gnomes. This chapter, I really like this chapter. I like all the chapters in this game. I'm not sure if I prefer over the depths. I'll make my decision after I finish it. So let's do so. So yeah, obviously, another new area of the moor. So we've got coal everywhere. What's the coal? Did we see coal in the original main game? Can't remember. Obviously, the coal's going to be pretty important in this chapter. I have a cough. It's not as bad as it was in the first video, because my throat was actually dry. But it's still annoying, especially when I try to change my voices a little bit. And alright, we can see this chapter's all more warm. It's got like yellow. In the last chapter, we had a ton of blue. So thematically, it looks quite different already. Listen to music. I know. I've played this game before. So obviously, things are going to be very important. I'll talk about the one-way kid more this chapter too, because this is when we kind of start getting more attached to him. Because we're going to see his relationship with these gnomes develop. So as you saw in the very beginning, they were running away from us, but by the end they're going to be our best friends. Hell yeah. That's that same little doll that was in the janitor's room. And these blocks were in the prison. Okay, I missed. Let's try again. There you go. I'll pick it up. Okay, never made it through. Hey, you're gonna have to help me. Come on. Oh, I didn't mean to pick you up. Sorry about that. We do have much to go off of what this area's gonna be right now. But soon we're gonna learn. Oh, more pictures! Let me get up that fast. Get these markings on the wall to conveniently tell us how to, you know, game mechanics. Where's this gnome? He's in here. I will release you from your prison! Yeah. I grabbed him. I have 2 gnomes. Let's do a counter. Or should I? Should I do that? Not sure. Maybe I will. Probably not actually. But I did now. I had to throw them up. I'm gonna take you, I'm gonna throw you straight up here. And I'm gonna take you, I'm gonna throw you straight up here. Alright, come on. Come on, let me up so I can analyze these pictures. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I forgot something. Oh, my dog is barking. My dog is barking. Oh my god, do you hear him? Did you hear him? Oh, the door was closed. I completely forgot there was like an important picture on the wall. I'll put an image of it, I'll talk about it. If I can remember. Because in that picture, there was an eye. And a girl and a boy. And the girl had like this shadow following her or attached to her, and the boy had something around his ankle. Which obviously, talking about Shadow 6 and One Way Kid. And we don't know who drew this stuff, and we have this as well. A boy, and actually, I don't know. I don't know what gender these stick men are. They might be trans. Okay, I'm not gonna acknowledge them anymore. I might say something homophobic. And this one to the right just looks like a scribble, and then that one looks like the janitor with like a ton of arms. Probably just a child's interpretation of him. Maybe they probably haven't seen him fully. Now we have an eye, an eye is crossed out, and then what is that? can't tell what that is. Looks like two dudes beating up a man that's bloody on the ground. What's this? Oh, look at that. So we have a picture of an eye. And it looks like it's killing the stickman and probably freezing him. That's cool. Right, let's keep going because we need to get to like. We need to get to the part where this chapter gets good. Come on then, little gnome. I will throw you. Make sure to not break your spine on impact. He's good. Come on, guys. You're too slow. We need to work in the coal mines. Yay! This doesn't serve a purpose right now, but it will later. Oh, and this is the road. This is the coal road. Oh, yeah. Whoa. This room looks a lot better than the original. I'll put an image of it on screen. Before I say anything else, just look at this. Look at the original version. Anyway, just look at this. Actually, I'll activate the machine first so we really get that atmosphere going. Look how bright it is in the background. Like, why is this so bright? They like, is that molten lava in this place? Or was it just a ton of fire? So obviously, we now know the more ones in coal. We actually have a split path. So we can go this way or this way. Let me just talk about this first. I like the music tone. I don't know why I said that. I like all the music in this game, but let's get this atmosphere. It's just a vibe. So like I said, look how bright it is everywhere. So obviously we have the fire, which is clearly right there, and then it's so bright in the background too. I just look so cool. And this room is gigantic. I go this way first. This is the way I usually go. First. I said that. Something strange. I said that. Anyway, ignore that. See how giant this room is? Wow. What music? Actually, I never really stand here that long. Wow. I will be back here a couple more times, so I'll talk more about it later if I have more to say. Let's go. We have a familiar face to meet. I get demonetized from showing that? Not sure. Oh, I'll not take any chances though. It'll be blurred with something funny. Oh god. These more rats. There he is. Oh, oh my god, it's the janitor. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, the janitor. This is the part where everyone. That's okay. When you see him, this is the part where you pause because this is the janitor. So he's the coolest guy in the game. Look at him. Look at him. Whoa. I'm shining the light in his face and he doesn't care because he can't fucking see it. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Let me look around first. Okay, there's nothing to look at. So obviously this is where we see that he does indeed make the toys. Or at least that's what it seems like, because he has all this stuff. So he's like a craftsman. Obviously, what's the intended purpose of this? Oh my god, he has like a frozen kid for some reason. Okay, that's a little bit strange. Anyway. So it seems like he just crafts for the fun of the game. And that's it. Maybe actually he probably makes it for the children. But he had that entire room full of dolls, so maybe he just he just loves doing that, you know, he loves his job. Even though I don't think it's his job, I think it's just he loves his hobby. That's the correct thing to say. Monkey! You didn't hear me. You have monkeys. We reunite you with your brother. He fell over. Oh, I don't want him to fall over. Okay, the janitor's right in front of me. This could go very. Oh no! Janitor, please! Janitor, please don't touch me inappropriately! Please don't pull a Jeffrey Epstein, please! Oh my god, he heard the flashlight turn on, but he didn't hear it turn on earlier for some reason. Okay, Janitor, get out of this room, I actually have to do the puzzle. Oh my god. Oh, please! Oh my god, he's gonna touch me! He's gonna touch me inappropriately! Okay. Oh, okay, that... Getting too hyper. Oh, what the f... Janitor, please. Oh no, he's gonna touch me. Oh!
Did you just learn from me? Do I abuse you? No,
What do I even do? Oh, I had to pull this. I'm being stupid. Alright, Janitor, ignore me. I really like this room too. It's obviously very similar to the rooms in the lair. No, it's just really cool. And obviously you can mess around with him here, which I've done before. I remember one time I was messing around with him like 2023 in this exact room. And it was just such a vibe. I think I had a drink. It's just nostalgia, even though it's 2023 wasn't that long ago, ignore that. Okay. Okay. That's very loud. Okay, I feel like I should have been a lot faster, I think, you know. Especially because I'm not pulling it the right way. Oh, I'm good. Jano, where are you? You didn't even hear me. Oh well, we'll see him again later. Fuck off! Oh. More puzzles. Let's go. Body. I'm not sure how you can even see me right now, but just like, I want you to jump, okay? There you go. Good, yeah. What if I stand right here? Oh, I can't do that. I thought, imagine he just killed me. Why is he... Hey! You're my friend now! Let's go. Oh my, I'm covered in coal. What the fuck? Well, it looks like the ink demon just... I'm not sure what he did to me. I don't know if I should make that joke. The kid, no, one way kid's like 9 years old. But you know what I was about to say, okay? Anyway. What do I need you for? Oh, I need you for this. Oh, down the ladder! Thanks, buddy. So, obviously, you have sex. Sex, she has the hunger pains and she turns into a god at the end of the main game. Then Mono, he chose for the TV, so they both have like superpowers. Not really superpowers. Well, you know what I mean. Mono kid, what does he do? He has an army. Okay, he's like potentially the most OP one. Like if they were all in a fight, actually, Mono can like shift time and space. Okay, but Mono in sex, like Actually, Mono and the One-Way Kid. I'm saying the wrong names. The One-Way Kid, he has the army. No, I was not a monkey. Monkey. What was that next to the monkey? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I probably shouldn't touch that. Anyway, this is a secret room. Now, obviously, we were at that room in the main game. I really like this. So that one's not that interesting. So now we know like about when this takes place, because that lever is still in the TV room, so it hasn't been used yet. And this one too. I love this one. Obviously, we know what's going to take place in this room eventually, but right now it just looks unsuspecting. But knowing what happened to Hasanora, it's just really cool. And this next one we see 6. Oh my god, this is the part where Corey Kenshin parked when he was playing the DLC. Parked so much that he didn't even play the Residence DLC for some reason. But that's really cool. That's just a really cool secret. I'm not really sure how this works though. Okay, let me put the timeline. I'll talk about the timeline as I'm doing the puzzles. So One-Way Kid gets captured, and then he's in the cage room at the same time as 6. He gets dragged out, put in a bag, and he does all of the stuff with the gnomes with the janitor until he gets to this room right here. And then in that time, 6 has only moved like 3 rooms. So the timeline doesn't really make total sense, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's not take it that deep. No, I'm not really sure where to go with this bit anymore. I'm just gonna probably stop at. Anyway, let's keep going. I got my buddy Nomeo. Life is good. He's trying. He's not really helping me right now because he's just kind of standing there. Oh my god! I almost crushed myself. Anyway, let's keep going. Right. Oh. Oh. Let's go. Another floats right up there. It's okay. Look at this. Okay, I have no clue what this gnome is trying to do. He's just kind of tweaking. Oh, this room's actually pretty small, but the ceiling's pretty low. Oh, the music's back. Let's go. Okay, what do we do here? I think I have to get this gnome first. Right. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. No, never mind. I'm gonna get you. No, never mind. I'm getting close up. I'm covered in black. I'm covered in black. I'm black. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. No, I'm getting you. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna get you. I'm failing miserably. Finally! Holy shit, that took way longer than it should have. Right. You better listen to me, little bro, because I spent like a minute and a half trying to grab you. Okay, I need to throw you up here. There you go. Look! I did also say I was going to take more fun, like... I'm not really sure what to say. Like, he's just a cool character. Like, unlike Mono and 6, he doesn't have that much development. Like, 6 has a lot of flaws, obviously. And Mono... Sure about Mono. He does make mistakes. One-Way Kid, he's just kind of a cool guy. He's a simple, lovable dude. Oh, I had to do this again. You kidding me? I think these are all the numbers I need. Let's carry on. Let's get to another cool part. No, I have more stuff to say. Are you coming? Are you helping us? There you go. He's not really helping us. He's kind of, pushing the air, but he's trying his best, I guess. Come on, guys! Come on! Yeah. See, look how much power they have. As a wise man once said, smaller. If they smaller, they work harder. Right. Watch this. Holy shit, that is awesome. Alright, guys. You guys stay here for a little bit. I'm gonna let you down from under your feet. Let me grab on. Oh shit. That could have crushed me. That would have snaps, that could have gone hobbly wrong, but got 3 of them. Why did only one of them come down? Oh, there's 2 of them. Where's the other one? Oh, are you kidding me? What are you doing? I can see you. I can see the top of his head. Wait, what are you doing? He's not coming down. Hello? Are you kidding me? Okay, now I'm gonna go back up now. Yay! The AI is amazing! Stand right here, you little shit! Okay. This better work. Oh. Maybe he wasn't there that time. I don't know what I would have done, okay? Water! That's fine. Right here, they can get to doing that hard labor. And I sit back on my couch, drink water. So now we can go over to the next section. I think. Is this all of them? I think something's supposed to happen. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's one less 7. There's. Where was this guy? Where were you? Why aren't you working? Get to work! Sure, what I feel like. It's now should work. There. That's what's supposed to happen. Now I can keep going. You guys keep working. Whoa! Take out the belt. A coat. It's really nice. This is. What are these weird vents? These vents aren't perfectly square. I've never seen any of these before in the game. I just noticed that. Assume it doesn't have a seeable ceiling. Is always cool. There's a gnome in here. Yeah, I see you. Come out. Look, come on. Get to work. Is all of them? I feel like there's one more. Where's that? Maybe not. Maybe we're good. I'll come back here later anyways, guys. You guys can rest for now. I'll come back. I'll belt. You guys get to work, okay? So obviously we're gonna need 1 fuse. And this section here is very interesting. It's the sound just cuts off. The only thing you can hear is yo. Immediately you see a bunch of coal. And when you step in it, it makes noise. So we're gonna have to keep that in mind. It's completely dark. And then that. Oh, little musical cue. Right as we see him. Holy shit. Okay, you almost touched me. Really, a really cool way of showing that he's blind. Because even though we already know, it's just cool to see him walking around this room that's pitch black. But obviously, it doesn't affect him any differently than any other room. Because he doesn't need any, he doesn't have any eyes. So that's just a really cool way of oh, that was me. That was him. That was him, the stepping phone. Oh look, more big handprints. I never know. Oh shit. Oh, this is the part I talked about in my last video. Looks like his arms stretched. See, look at this. Look at this. Look at his arms. Oh, see, look at. I swear, my toy Ken. Look at that. Look at his arms right now. Look how long they are. Oh, no, animation was a little bit weird there. We'll be back later, janitor or Roger. I haven't used his real name that much this video. That's disrespectful. Okay, what do I do? What are these? These closets are weird because I don't think these are anywhere else in the game. Why are they using that sound again? I do not want to hear that sound again. Shut up! Anyway, let's just keep going. Okay. See what I just did there? I have this weird habit. You know, when I'm feeling a little bit awkward sometimes, I just start mumbling the Pirates of the Caribbean theme. For some reason, every time, I recently discovered this. Every time I feel slightly awkward, I start humming the Pirates of the Caribbean theme. I start humming that theme. I've never even watched any of the movies. Oh my god, I almost fell and died. Okay. I've never watched any of the movies, but for some reason that's just when I'm a little awkward, that's just what I automatically think of and start doing to make myself feel less awkward. That's just slightly strange, but you know what? It's all different. Oh, we're gonna meet the janitor already. I forgot we had to go back through this room like right now. I thought we were gonna be with the gnomes first. Okay, what do I do here? I have to this one. So obviously we are higher up than we are in the depths because we've got more of these cabinets, and of course there's no water. This is probably where it has to be because this is linked to the lair. This is like on the same level, very closely related to the lair. This might actually be part of it, we don't know. I said I wasn't going to say that anymore. No, it did take me like 20 minutes to say it again, so I'm improving, guys. We have to take this with us. This is the last time we're going to see the janitor. Okay, I do have some videos planned, which may be interesting, but this is the last time we're going to see him in the normal game. I love the janitor. He's just so interesting. He has a lot of personality. He almost killed me just then. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. One. Let's make it interesting. Oh my god. I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? Oh wow. Oh, he's coming! Hey. Look at that. That's cool. That's the last we're going to see of the janitor. Such a go with character. I think. Oh, obviously. Oh, I remember. I just unlocked like an old memory. Remember, I used to have a beanbag, and I drew like the cowders. I drew Lil Nama's cowders on it for some reason. I had it for like a long time, but then I lost it at some point, like a couple of years ago. Like I drew it when I was very young. I just unlocked that memory. I remember drawing the janitor. And the janitor, he's the most. He probably has, I think, the best design in this game. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can't. I don't do that right now. The chefs are very close, but I think the janitor is more interesting to draw because he's the one I've drawn more. I think. I might put one on the screen if I can find it at my granny's house. Yeah, more pictures. Ooh, more pictures to analyse. Need to get up there quick. How long have I been recording? 42 minutes. Okay, I need to be quick. I have 18 minutes left. Yeah, I could just end recording now, but I don't want to. Because I want each recording to be one chapter, just to please the little tiny OCD part of my brain. I don't have OCD, but you know what I mean. Messing things up. This needs to be slightly further to the right. Alright, let me just get to these pictures. Because that's what we all want to say. Actually, probably not. No one's even watched this far into the video. So, like, I'm talking to no one right now, most likely. But I'm still gonna upload and edit it because I like these videos. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of the one video I've made so far. This video might turn out shit. I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna hug you. Ooh, you're my friend. Fuck off! Let me look at these pictures. So obviously over here we have the janitor. And 6 again. And then an eye with the winkles. Like Wazowski. And then he actually has chalk as well. It's cool. And this one it just looks like as you know, the Game Beaver would put up.
It seemed to be an incoherent squiggle. No offense.
Up here. There you go. And one more. Whoa! Now you guys just hang on tight while I put this box into the door. Alright. Alright, you can come out now. Let's get to that hard labour. Are they coming or not? Yeah, they're like melting into each other. That's impressive. Oh, it's you guys again. You guys been sitting here. I forgot about you. Alright, let's go, guys. What are you doing? Why aren't you followed? Oh, I didn't even hug him. That's why. I just left him there crying for like 15 minutes. I'm evil, but I'm sorry. Get back to hard labour. I think we're done here. This is one more. Nope. It's the last we're going to see of this area. Thank you, little ones. You know you're the same size as me. Thank you. I shall continue forth on my journey. My journey through the mud. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna go next. But anything is better than this piece of shithole. Oh, the music. It's kind of triumphant. Where are we going next? We're about to find out. Okay. Kind of looks like a mouth if you have an imagination. Jump off. Right. No. Whose Andre is that? Wait, who's hanging up socks? I mean, I guess the gnomes, because this is their area. Not sure why he would do that. Maybe he collects them. Maybe he sniffs them. Maybe he's into that stuff. You have another monkey. And this is the part where we see the effects of everything we've done. But at the beginning, they were running from us, and now they're all willing to help. Like, at first we were running from them, and then we were helping them. Like, we were kind of, you know, the only reason they were working with us so they could get to the coal mines, do what they have to do. But now they're just helping us just because they just like us. Oh, in this room. Now, what am I going to make the thumbnail for this video? What art am I going to draw? Because this room is a contender. Oh, he crouches with me. Let's go. There's even a little doll. So as you can see, the shadows, which most people would miss, unfortunately. So yeah, they were once children, and this is their reward for working in these mines every day, just to see who they once were. For some reason, this motherfucker's here. I don't know who invited him. There's another monkey. This chapter's really good. I do prefer the depths. I think the depths are my favourite out of these three. I do really like the residents, but I think it's my least favourite. Which we're about to head to right now. Bye guys. All of you seem really depressed. As we all are deep down. Anyway guys, bye. Bye. I can't deal with that shit. Uh-oh. It's time. Oh. And she looks up. Oh shit. Oh! It's time for the final chapter of Little Nightmares. Now, for some reason, even though she looked up, that didn't mean anything because she's still right here, perfectly fine. So I guess she just looked up and said, "Did I hear anything? What was that?" I don't fucking know. Never mind. So this chapter is very puzzle-centric, and I think it's the shortest of the three. It probably will be, because I already did. Oh, another gnome! I think these are the only gnomes I've ever seen in this chapter, though. Oh. The music! The music! So very quickly, things just got real. Like before, we were just in the hideaway chilling, and now all of a sudden we're in the boss's quarters. And this music, that's... see. The first chapter is a lot of water, you know. We're hearing water everywhere, waves, water droplets, and then the last chapter, tons of machinery, like the working class society. And this chapter, we're at the top now. Just silent, just pristine house. I mean, pristine, all the books everywhere, but you know, pristine enough. So she has all these dolls, but we don't really know why. Is that her foot sticking out of her bottom of her dress? Oh no! I just wanted to take a sniff. No, please don't turn me into a no. So she has all these dolls. No, all of babies. But yeah, most of them. Most of them at least. Which would insinuate that maybe she wanted children, but couldn't. Or maybe if she is sex, which I believe, or not, maybe not fully, I'm not sure. Then maybe this is her. Oh, let me just take in the atmosphere first. Whoa. Very smooth camera. Maybe it's just reminiscent. Just looking at all these dolls reminiscing on our past. Oh, another gnome. It's actually another gnome here. Look at this globe. It looks like Saturn with an eye. It's like the moon woke up. Okay. There's a lot of puzzles. This chapter, as I just said before. So it might be harder to give commentary here, because it's just puzzles. But I'll try my best. I really like this picture of the lady. Actually, it's not her. Because we don't know how this all works. That might be the last lady, and it's like, you know, because there is fear. But the granny, yeah, we're getting back to her. Because she's connected to this maybe somehow. So of course, very little nightmares. Is it canon? I don't care. But I'll talk about it anyways. But in very little nightmares, we have the pretender. The pretender obviously is a little girl, and she's like a butler working for her. She's like very upper class. She's like royalty. So maybe the theory goes she goes on to go on the moor so she can become the next lady. And then the granny was the old lady who's now too old for the job and has just been like forgotten and thrown away. Is that true? Put the sentence on the screen. Anyway, time for a puzzle. What other theories are there? The theory I just said was like before Little Nightmares 2. That was before, you know, the sex is the lady theory came true. Because before then we didn't know there was a loop. Okay, how does this work? I'm struggling. Why is nothing happening? What the fuck is actually happening? Why is this not doing anything? Ooh. Oh, I get it. No, we don't. Why is nothing happening? Oh, it controls which one you're gonna move. I'm being a dumbass. Now it's gonna move that one. The one that just like Chuck. Yeah. Did this one. It's gonna take a while. Put something on screen. There you go. Keep the stimulation. Put more things on the screen. Actually, no, just put the stuff off. There you go. I figured that out. I'm intelligent, even though this is like my 10th time playing this chapter, and I still struggle. I had this child. It's like it, chapter 1. Oh, not another had this woman. Okay. Oh, all these pictures. Okay, we have a lot to analyze here. Alright, let me go through the entire fucking board! Okay. Alright, let's see. Up right at the very top, we have one of the chefs. Right there. We have the second chef. Right there, to the left of the second chef, we can see that monster, which is in some of the concept art. I'll get to that later. We have one of the Scoubalays from Little Nightmares 2. The Bellmen, 2 gnomes. A fat dude. What was his name? I forgot his name. The barber, Cowder from Little Nightmares 2. Another bully. It's 2 random characters. We have this brain. Why is my camera shaking, bruh? We have the granny, which is interesting. We have the Little Nightmares 3 Cowder, but let's just pretend he's a background Cowder. That version of him doesn't exist. We have this guy, just a random Cowder. You have 2 images of a lighthouse. Oh, the animal. Ooh. You have the janitor. Oh, we have the beds hanging, which is in the hospital. This is probably going to be really hard to see because of YouTube compression. We have that picture in the middle of the lady with the 4 women around her. That's about all I can see. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in that room. And that's so cool as well. Because obviously right here, there's the teacher. See, they had... And the doctor! Look, it's the doctor right there as well. What? Actually, if you notice, he has a green uniform. Which kind of looks like... Hunter. And people have speculated that maybe... The doctor was originally the hunter. But not like the same Cowder, but originally the hunter used the doctor's head because of some old concept art, and then eventually they changed it so that the hunter had a mask, and they used his original face for the doctor instead. Is that true? Yes! Okay, let me actually figure out the puzzle. So the butler was there. This fat piece of crap was there. This weird dude, hair loss, and weird Down syndrome eyes was there. This fat, obese woman in a bath was there. This guy, who's we will pretend was not in Little Nightmares 3 was there. Oh, wait, what? Oh yeah, the doctor wasn't there. Okay. The music! Oh shit! I forgot about that kind of. I was just kind of getting the atmosphere filling me up, And then that happened. Okay. See, he's smiling, like he's happy about it. But why? Never mind, I'm being rage bait, just ignore it. Oh no, I missed some Michael's house gate. Oh. You almost saw me. And this is statue number 1. The rest of the statues should be easier to get. But the music. Oh, you see that? The shadow children. Oh, look at them. Ooh. They're watching me. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not really subtle about it because I just stared directly into his eyes. For like, he's like 3 feet away. These type of elevators exist in real life, but you just there's a button on the floor. That seems like really pointless. Like, just put the button I don't know, and like the whatever that thing's name has, the banister. Ooh. Children are watching. Why am I bringing the statue in here? The triangle goes in the triangle hole. We learned this back when we were 3 years old. Now it's time to find the circle and square. I think we're going to go to the right first. So I don't know if we have a choice, but we're going here first. Yeah, we need a buck. Yeah, right. That should be pretty easy. Maybe this one's for this one. Yeah, it does. Is that it? Let's go. Oh yeah, we push open. This is going to give us a wooden doll, a wooden statue, so we can go pull an Indiana Jones. Let's do this. Holy shit, that's... Go about that. That was kind of startling. Anyway, it's time. Da 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 da. We'll see. That was short-lived. That's a polo detail. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Thing's gonna get crazy. Let me take a sip. Let's go. Oh my. Oh. It's very fast. Let me take out my light. Hey, what are you doing? Holy shit. They just... They're fast. Oh, I thought that was one of them right there. Now, obviously, everything up until now was relatively peaceful. I mean, there was, at the back of our minds, there was always the small fear that the lady would move from her low position in this room. But now we're dealing with a threat we've never dealt with before. That's standing right there. In plain sight. Let me just do this. So they're like a reaping angel. So like the mannequins and Little Nightmares too, but kind of worse. Oh shit! I shouldn't have talked shit about them. They're pissed. Yeah. What's this key for? Do you even use this key? It's kind of interesting. Okay, that's not no, it's gotta be important. I think I just climb up. I don't need it still. Now, as I said, I found this game like 2018, 2019, so all the DLCs are already out. I found this game. And I remember watching videos about these. I think the one that I watched was the most was the depths most likely. I watched game reviews videos, Dan GDM's videos, as I said in my last video. And I remember buying each DLC one at a time as well. Well, about around the time when I got the main game, I was like, oh, bro, let me get the DLC. I didn't, for some reason I got one at a time, even though I could have just got the expansion pack and it would have been cheaper. But I'm like, you know, I was a dumb child, right? This is my last video. Yeah, but it was all fine anyways after that. Oh, look at these woes. This is really cool. Because obviously we saw the teacher, we saw the doctor. Now look at these pictures. I wonder what this is foreshadowing. This is really cool. This whole chapter is like a teaser for the next installment. There's so many clues for what's gonna happen next, or before technically, because this takes place after Little Nightmares 2. Know that. And of course we're gonna get that end credit scene. Oh shit. Nice. This shit's gonna get real. Oh wow. Stand back, you foul beasts! I am armed with a flashlight, capable of emitting lights that are familiar to the sun. Right. Stay back, you black beast! That's probably not the correct word I should do, especially when I made all the slave jokes earlier. I need to pull this chair. Get away from me! That guy just let it happen. He knows his cups. Okay. Oh wow. Don't get away from me! We really these guys. Oh!
Hey, Ron. Hey, Billy.
So these guys are very mysterious. So obviously we only see these guys once. We have no clue what they are. Okay, I'm struggling a lot with this section. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. How am I alive? Oh god. We have no clue, because obviously earlier, right, we're getting too close. Earlier we saw all the dolls the lady had. Now I said earlier that maybe she wanted children or can have children, and obviously these are created by her to, you know, fulfill that illusion potentially. This place is massive as well, right? Is she the only one? We don't know. Was she? I'm not supposed to say that! We don't. Okay. Like, we don't know how much family she had. Because there's 2 chairs right there. Why would she need 2 chairs in the same room if it's just her? This whole game has a lot of unknowns. Okay, why did I say that? That's just like a different way of saying we don't know. What's wrong with me? What is that in the cage? Hold on a second, get piss off, piss off, piss off, piss off, piss off. Fuck you, go away. What is that a child? Is that just straight up like a dead kid in that cage? Never noticed that. That's kind of weird. That's weird, actually. Okay, this section. Oh, that's the staircase at the end of the main game. And that picture. Oh my god, why are you so fast, bro? He's the next Usain Bolt. Close to where you can. Please go away, why are you getting so close to me? Well. more, no more. Go away! Leave me alone. Leave me alone. That guy accepted his fate too. Okay. Oh my god, run! Run for your life! Run for your fucking life! Run for your fucking life! Oh my god, I almost died. I almost died. Got a picture on the wall. Cool sculpture too. Okay, one okay, you didn't need to kick that book like that. Why are you being so aggressive? Let's calm down, let's play the piano. Mozart was a good pianist. Look, I got a float send. This is like the third one I've got on this entire playthrough. Yay. What to do now? Well, that atmosphere's coming back. Love to see it. Or love to hear it. Probably more correct way of saying that. I do need to pull this, right? Oh, I did. Oh, there you go. We have the final stat show. We're coming to the end. Oh yeah, look at that. There's like goo. Look at that. There's goo coming from the eye. Which is really strange. It's like the eye itself is alive. And it's bleeding. Or there's a leech in the wall. I don't know. I'm not supposed to say that! Oh, I kind of have a new respect for this chapter. This is kind of... The atmosphere in this chapter is really good. It's not that interesting gameplay-wise, because it's just puzzles. And then we have, you know, the shadow kids. Which is okay. It's very pretty good actually. You know, it's not like the janitor or the granny. And then we're gonna get to this part. So obviously, this kind of connects. This kind of connects some things. So, as the one-way kid, so far we've encountered the granny, then we encountered the gnomes. Now we see this. And this is kind of, as I said, this is kind of connecting everything we saw. Everything that's been built up to this. Because obviously, that's the lady, in her reflection, she has the same face as the granny. And then, of course, we know what's going to happen after this. We'll see why the gnomes were important. So it has all been building up to this moment. And also, what does this even mean? Because I know in the concept art, the lady's like monstrous face is different, and people have said that, you know, maybe they just used the granny's face because they didn't have enough time to like model a new face for her. But it does feel intentional. You know? And this gives a reason for us even encountering the granny in the first place. Because if the granny had no connection to her, now what was the point of even encountering the granny earlier? Like, what purpose does she serve in the world? So this is really cool imagery. Because obviously the ladies had a mask this entire game, and the main game as well. And then this is the third DLC. This was like a long time in the making, and this reveal happened, and this was crazy. Oh my god. Okay, that gave me chills. That actually kind of scared me a little bit. That was off-putting. That's just amazing. You're like, oh my god, that's crazy. And then the floor quakes and the music stops. Or the atmosphere stops. And she just screams. The glass smashes, now you're left alone. Oh shit. Oh god. So the lady's just awful. And she could just use her telekinesis to grab us right now, but she has to insert her dominance over us. The lady's having beef with a 9-year-old boy. You'd love to see her. Actually, no, you don't. Lady, what are you doing? You're picking on low fruits like that. Oh, shit. Okay, I shouldn't have insulted her. Whoa. And this is another weird detail as well. Right here. That's the same mirror that 6 uses to kill the lady. And this is in the center of the room, so this is like intentional. And you're required to go in here, because that door just opened. Because you have to go in here to open that door. And this kind of... oh my god, this is kind of foreshadowing to the time loop as well. Because this might be the mirror from a previous time loop. This whole chapter has just been foreshadowing and build up to Little Nightmares 2. This also might be a little bit of proof that maybe 6 is the lady. That's really cool. We know what happens next. Wow. We are now a NOME. Because there is no me anymore. This is such a good reveal. Because obviously we've seen the gnomes a ton throughout this game, and now we have literally become one. And then we know what we're heading to next, okay? This ending is ingrained into our brains. So I'll give my thoughts on the DLC now. As we take our final... As the one-way kid takes his final walk. Oh shit, I thought I was gonna die. Now this DLC, these DLC chapters are amazing. The fact that these work as their own standalone game is incredible. Like, this isn't like Little Nightmares 3. Well, technically it is gonna have DLCs, but I'll talk about that another day. Oh shit, I'll talk about that another day. But this DLC pack is called Secrets of the Moor, now that's what this is. The first chapter, we see the granny. Who is the granny? It's a new mystery. And then in the second chapter, we learn that the gnomes are children. I'm like, how? How are the gnomes children? How do they transform? And then in this chapter, those two things get connected. And we're left to theorize. And all these chapters have just been really good, right? Great atmosphere. It's just like, it is kind of like more Little Nightmares. This doesn't like it doesn't like improve that much. We're gonna see the improvements in Little Nightmares too. Even though I don't like that game as much. Okay. Actually, I like parts of it a lot more. But I'll talk about that in the next video. You're gonna watch my next video, my Little Nightmares 2 video. So playing this for the first time, you would see these guys, these fat retards, and you would think, oh shit, I'm at this area again. And it might click then, and it might click now. This is the room you go in right after it happens. And then we go into this room as well. You have these two guests sleeping. It's actually really strange detail. But I guess the chefs are gonna come here and get chopping away. Then we see sausages on the floor. And then we go into this next room. And obviously a lot of people have complaints of what happens next and how this ends. There's a lot of people, okay, when a lot of people take this, a lot of people take away of this is that, oh well, oh okay, I went through this entire journey as this boy, and then he dies, he gets eaten. Okay, what was the point of that? But like, it's important. Maybe. It's kind of hard to say, because 6 could have eaten the sausage, but we were not really sure. We're not really sure how the hunger works. The one way kid being here might have saved her, which then leads to her killing the lady. And so in a way, the one way kid kind of gets its revenge, sort of, and then 6 takes over. So even though the one way kid dies now, he does kind of win in the end, in at least one way. But it doesn't make it any less sad at all. I was holding it in that cutscene. I had to let it play out. Secrets of the Moor. How long have I been recording? Well, I haven't even been recording that long, but that was finished too soon. That was fun, bro! What a great DLC. Great DLC. Okay. Well, that's the end. We're gonna go on to Little Nightmares 2. I still have stuff to talk about, and we still have one more scene to watch. So I just want to talk about this game in general afterwards. My patient fiancé and family, I'm sorry for all the late nights. Oh, that's a cool message. And of course, we see a TV. And on that TV screen, we see a very Thin Man. And that's it. Little Nightmares Secrets of the Moor. Before this video ends, I just want to talk about the game. I want to look through this concept art as well. Because this game is special, okay? I made it very clear. Just look at this art. I'll go through all of it. There's just a floating hand there for some reason. It's kind of weird. Leeches of legs. But this art is so interesting. And it's amazing that this could have been and was made into an actual game. This game just feels like it's an artistic vision turned into a video game. And this game is special. It really is. This is the fat woman I was talking about earlier. We got to the DLCs. Yeah, but little grandma. That. Moor. Is this what the moor looks like? 100%. Yeah, there's just art. There's no real way of knowing. That's a whale right there. So this place is pretty big. This is just really good. It's really interesting. I love this game, bro. Such a great artistic game. And then in Little Nightmares 3... Actually, before I say that, this whole world is so interesting and unique. Look at this. Weird misshapen people going into this weird machine in the ocean. And then, like 10 years later, new studio comes up. Actually, this is all not real and just a dream. And actually, there was just this guy called Otto, and he tries to go into the nightmare world, and then for some reason he gets sucked into the world, and then he turns into a giant beast. And you're sharp about that game. So yeah, that's it. That's Little Nightmares Secrets of the Moor. I hope this video gets better views than my last video. But probably won't, because it's about the DLC, and I think the less people are interested in that, most likely. It probably won't make for as good of a title. But if you are seeing this, hello! Please subscribe, please like the video. I'm kind of desperate. I am just some dumbass. I really like yapping about stuff I really like. And stuff I hate. So next is going to be Little Nightmares 2 video. And that video is going to be giant. First I had to, edit all this first. So it's still a while away. I'm recording this on the 10th of May. You're probably not going to see us till like a week later at least. If you're watching this the day it comes out. So yeah, that's it guys. Little Nightmares Secrets of the Moor, RIP the One-Way Kid. Rest in peace. See, I said it correctly this time. Rest in peace. Good day.
I'm back. Recording while I if you noticed, if you watched the last video and this video, you may have noticed that there were no editing Wally or recording Wally bits in this video at all. And that's just because I couldn't think of anything funny. And I don't know. But before the video ends, remember the thing I said about the art? That I have no clue when I made this. I'm at my granny's house. That's why everything looks different. Like, I didn't just move miraculously in the past 2 weeks since I uploaded this video. But this is it. I just realised my name is like that. I had to blur that. So, if you're seeing this, that means you watched the whole video, or you skipped to the end for some reason. Thanks for watching. I know I said a lot of times in the video that my next video is going to be Little Nightmares 2, but I'm not really sure anymore, because my last video got like really low views, and like literally, if you check the analytics, literally no one watched past like the first 2 minutes. So I'm not sure if I'm actually like that interested or funny. But maybe I am, maybe you're seeing this, I don't know. But if my next video isn't Little Nightmares 2, it will be something else related to Little Nightmares, but not Little Nightmares 2. I know what it will be, I think it will be funny. It'll be more funny based than these 2 videos. And yeah, this is where the video is gonna end. This is it. I don't know why this rat looks like a piece of shit, but I don't know. I think maybe I'm just bad at all that. This was a long time ago. This doesn't represent Elijah anymore. You can check I have a Reddit account. You can check. I make weird shitty posts about Skibbity Toilet and stuff. It's funny. Anyway, goodbye.
I was gonna say he's gonna run off with it. Oh, thank you. And just eat him instead. Oh no!